Hello, everybody. It's Dakota Storms once again, coming in with another live stream. We're gonna see if this one tries to get shut down too. The last one having audio and video and reconnecting issues. So, luckily, I don't think anyone tuned into that disaster. Um, but still, it was an inconvenience to me. So sorry about that. We're gonna try to do a much better stream this one. But so here we go. Here we go. Here's the second chances, I guess. I will wait just a moment so I can get another person in here. That's not me, because it's fun being in here by myself, but not really what I'm looking for. So let's see if we can get one more person in here. Just one more. And then I'll kind of go over everything. And if we just get to the 2 minute mark and I still don't see one of them people popping up, then we're just going to go for it, pretty much. So you got to deal with the card you're dealt. And sometimes you don't get dealt people into your chat. So we'll see. Usually they just randomly pop up all of a sudden. Like, I'll see like 6 heads just pop up. Or I'll see like 2 heads or something. Or I'll see a like pop up and it'll still say 0 viewers. But then if I see a like, that tells me that there's somebody sitting in here. And I can't like videos, so I know it's not me. I don't think you can like it. So far though, no good or no big audio issues. So that is awesome. I think I might have been out of store. Maybe that's why it kept happening to me. Either that, or somebody was trying to ban you guys from seeing this amazing content because they know it's top tier. It's like the top echelon of content on YouTube right now. All right, well, okay. I've talked some mumbo jumbo for long enough. I think now is the time when I just straight up start talking about the weather. I'm sure I'll get some people halfway through and ask what if I'm storm chasing. Oh, here we go. I see people. Okay, now we're gonna get going. I always do like to say this. If you guys got any chats or any comments, feel free to shoot them. We'll read them, and hopefully not hit nobody, or because that would not be good, and I'd probably end the stream early if I hit somebody. So, what's up? What's up, Jacob Slade? Slade's actually kind of a cool last name. I am going to go over all of the stuff you just really want to. Holy, there's 22 people in here. That just came out of nowhere. What's up, everybody? Do I know? It might just be time for a new phone, but I don't know if I got to answer the question. No, I do not know Giebel. He sounds like a chill dude, though. Do I? Wait a minute. Giebel Goff. Windy. I feel like bad setup for one of those jokes. I feel like I'm gonna set myself up if I ask who Windy is. I liked. Thank you for the like. He's really chill. Yeah, I think I gotta look up who this Giebel Goth is. I feel like I'm walking right into someone's trap right now. Hello, Matthew Pratt. So this is actually super random. I'm wondering why this stream is actually sort of popping off. It's really random and really weird. I'm all for it. I'm sure I'll get another connection issue to stunt my stream, but hello everybody. Hello. What do you guys want me to talk about? Do you want me to talk about the blizzard, the severe weather up, or just some random mumbo jumbo? I'm open to suggestions. You're the best YouTuber. You know what? I might have to agree with you, honestly. I put out some insane content, and I might be on, but I tell you what, I think I'm going places. You know what? Like, I think this channel is going to be really huge someday, and also some big news. I'm going to probably get a storm chasing vehicle not too long here, and it's going to look absolutely terrible, but I'm going to spray paint Dakota Storms onto it, and gonna storm chase with that. Red Baron Pizza, rate 1 to 10. Red Baron. That's a good one. I know that's one of like the luxurious pizzas. We never have that very often at our house, but I think if I remember right, that was like a 7 or 8. Um, Depends on like flavor of the pizza though. I feel like I'm a huge. I need to have some meat on my pizza. You know. You hope I don't crash. You know that's I hope I don't either. Because I've had some bad situations before where I was streaming where I would almost crash. Um, the other day, I almost took a deer's life, and more tragically, would have damaged my car. So yeah, there's actually two. So I probably took out a deer family and made their kids orphans. So that's no good. Never want to take out a deer family, that's for sure. Unless it's hunting season, then well, I don't think you could take family though. Maybe just one. Oh, I'm getting like a new audience in here today. The Fitness Gram Pacer Test. That's hard to read. The Fitness Gram Pacer Test is a multi-stage aerobic karma test. I struggle with reading. Give me a second. That simply gets more difficult as it continues. Further pacer test will begin in 30 seconds. Line up to start the running speed S. Mi no habla español. Actually, I got a story about Mi no habla español. It's actually a super random story, but I feel like it's a good time to bring it up. Yeah, and you know what's sad? I was at 22 viewers, but then I lost connection because the stream couldn't hold up with how many viewers I had. It is what it is. But I have a story about that. There was one time I was fishing, and there's this one guy that wanted my monster can, and he spoke Spanish, and I took a Spanish class, so I felt pretty confident with myself in my Spanish speaking abilities. And there's a couple other Spanish people there, and I told them, "Mi no habla inglés," which translate means I don't speak English. And so then he laughed at me, and all the other Spanish people laughed at me too. So that's a super random story, but it happened like 5 years ago, and I still think about that every now and then. Just not good. My first time that I had a chance to have someone with my Spanish, I completely messed it up. You have a cat named Chowder. Chowder. I've never heard of that name for a cat, but I mean, at least it's unique and it's good. It's just kind of like Chowder. Kind of makes me think of like cheddar. I don't know why. But actually, I should talk a little bit about weather, because I'm a weather dude. So I will talk a little bit about weather. Give you guys what you came for. Um, Snowstorm in Minnesota coming up here. Could be like up to a foot possibly. So if you're in Minnesota, watch out for that. I'm a little bit jealous because we don't get like any snow here this winter, which is terrible. Also, severe weather. Watch out for severe weather risk like 5 days or 6 days from now. Near the Texas area, they're watching for gorilla hail, and they're also watching for wind and potentially some tornadoes. Not a huge tornado threat though, but I'm sure we will see potential later on. You like storms? You know what? I do too. I love storms myself. I think storms are great, and as long as you don't get in a dangerous situation, one where you got a tornado coming right for you and you can't get out, I think they're awesome. I think they are awesome, especially in like open fields. So like you get good visuals, good videos, stuff like that. So I'll say this: I'll answer questions, comments, or even concerns for like 2 or 3 more minutes, and then I'm gonna probably to get to the gym here and pump a little bit of weights. But that was crazy though. I peaked at like 22 viewers, and then it crashed my stream, which is unbelievable. I'm gonna have to look to see if that was a glitch or something. But man, that was probably the highest I've ever seen amount of people in here. You found them at Burger King. So chowder, is chowder like a, is that like a something related to Burger King? Did you do something like that? That might be a dumb question. I eat like Burger King much at all. I've had it probably 3 times in my life, so I don't really know what they got on the menu. I know they got Whoppers, but I can't see someone naming their cat Whopper. I mean, that seems kind of like an interesting name. At least you have a good story why you named your cat Whopper. Oh, it is a thing at the Burger King. You're gonna be big one day. You're here for me. I appreciate that, man. Um, That's what I feel like. I feel like you're gonna be big if you want to be big. You know, you don't always get what you want, but if you really, really want it, then and you work towards it. That's the thing. If you work hard towards it, then you're gonna get it. You know, you'll get the views again. Put FYP in your description of the live. What does FYP mean for? Yeah, I have no idea what that means. I'll take any tips I can get because obviously I'm still a little bit new to the scene. Even though I've been here for like 4 or 5 years, I've only started getting like kind of active not too long ago. Storm Chaser, that'd be decent too. The only issue is I don't want to like for my For You page. Okay. Only thing is I don't want to kind of like I don't want to really deceive people because I'm not like a really big Storm Chaser yet. Like I'm not driving to all the way cross country for storms yet, unfortunately. But I will. So eventually I'll get to that, and then I'll put that on my profile. But what do you guys think about that? Getting a big, like a nice $500 vehicle. It's gonna look horrible on the outside, but the inside's probably gonna look horrible too, as long as the car runs. I'm gonna spray paint Dakota Storms on both sides. What do you guys think about that? And I think I'd do it in like blue. Some big blues. Oh yeah, thank you guys for the subscription. And thank you for saying I'm gonna be big. I 100%. I don't want to be like egotistical, but I think I'm not like one of the storm chasers that's just like a complete like nerd. You know, I got a little bit of personality too. Although I am a little sick too, so hopefully I get over that. Do shorts and FYP. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and screenshot that. Yeah, I'll try everything I can do. Oh yeah, you're thanks again for showing up. I'll also be probably dipping out here in a minute here, but overall, I did not expect this to be a pretty successful stream. I'm trying to find a really good time that a lot of people show up for, and maybe this might be the time. I suppose people are getting out of school, maybe depends on their time zone. All of you are heading out, man. Thanks again for everyone who showed up, commented, everything. I don't even honestly. It doesn't matter like what you comment. You could be just commenting gibberish. I'll still read it or attempt to read it. Even the dude who put like the fitness gram pacer test, that was hard for me to read, but I enjoyed reading it, and I enjoy people chatting so I can have something to read. Because a lot of times I just completely wing it the whole time, and eventually you'll get to a point where I'm just stuttering and grasping at straws for some ideas. So thanks again for everyone who showed up. I'll probably be posting. I didn't talk about the weather too much, so maybe I'll make a short later talk about the weather. Um, but yeah, thanks again, Jacob, for telling me I'll be big one day. I tell you what, man, you're. I should screenshot this too, because maybe I'll give you a shout out in like 4 years. Maybe I'll give you a shout out in like 4 years, because like I think 4 or 5 years, once I can actually like really storm chase around the country, I think I'll pop off, because I have like the really good ability to talk and talk and talk, and I think a lot of people like people just keep talking. Like there's almost no silence with me. So yeah, I'm kind of getting ahead of myself. I should probably get. Thanks again for everyone who showed up, and I'll see you guys probably tomorrow. I'll make another update for anything that needs to be talked about or anything that doesn't need to be talked about. Doesn't matter. See you guys later.